asalaamaaleykum mbokk yi maa ngi leen a nuyu di leen dalalaat si beneen jotaay yi Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel. Tey nag we have a video on the Jollof Football Bantaba team of the month for September. As you may know, on our socials we always have a player of the month poll during the month and a team of the month at the end of each month to see which are the best Gambian players or professional players playing abroad that are performing well. So um, this is the first time we are doing a video for the Jola Football for the player of the month or the team of the month, and yeah, loolu leneen amal tey. I have a little bit of time these days, so I can do this kind of videos, and we are planning to bring you guys a lot more videos on the Jollof Football Bantaba during this time, and we are looking forward to the African Cup of Nations, to the World Cup qualifiers, all those things. We are gonna bring you something during this time. So you guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and supporting the channel. And if you enjoy whatever we doing on this channel, please give us a thumbs up, and yeah, you can always hit that notification bell too, so that whenever we upload a video you will be the first to know, guys. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the discussion. I will start with the player of the month nominees. As you guys may know, as you guys may saw, we nominated these four players: Musa Barol, Yankuba Minteh, Nuha Sonko, and Badam Musi for our player of the month. Musa Barol simply because he had an exceptional start to his career in Saudi Arabia. He was also instrumental in the Gambia game against Congo, where he, provided the most important assist that we have ever seen in Gambian football, that Banamosi converted. Yanko Minte, like, he's on the lip of every Gambian football fan right now. He has been exceptional for his club, and he also happened to make his competitive debut for the Scorpions during the month of September, where he came off the bench against Congo and then, rallied the troops, and then, started the comeback, that all important comeback, that Gambia came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2 against Congo. Yanko Minte started the comeback with his first goal in his first competitive start for the Gambia. And not only that, he also made his Champions League debut for Feyenoord against Celtic. They won that game 2-0. He was very good in that game. Like, overall performance was very good. Defensively was very good. Pressing very well high. The coach really liked him, and he was causing some trouble for their fullbacks too. Took a few shots here and there, so he could have got something. And you look at him in the league. He has finally been established in the Feyenoord team. Prior to this, he was more of a player that was coming off the bench, having impact off the bench and stuff like that. But we saw that in this month, the coach has entrusted him with more minutes. Now he is playing regularly, he's starting regularly, and he is repaying the coach's faith. You can see in the month of September, he had 5 goal involvement, 4 of which were goal, like 3 of which were scored for Feyenoord and 1 for Gambia goal. And also, he assisted another goal for Feyenoord in 6 games. So 5 goal involvements in 6 matches, which includes his competitive debut for Gambia, which includes a Champions League debut and some games in the Eredivisie. And you look at another player, Nuha Sonko Sonbak. He's another player. I know when we remember him, when we look at him back in the Gambia against Congo game, he had a very, very difficult game in that first half because the Congolese were targeting his side. They were targeting the flanks, overloading the flanks, and they caused him a lot of trouble because he was playing at fullback. Naturally, he's a centre back, but he can cover at fullback. So he had a very difficult day that day. But putting that aside, looking at his club performance, he has been very, very good. He's in his club, he plays as a centre back, as a central defender. He played 5 games, 3 clean sheets. They have kept 3 clean sheets, and they were unbeaten. So basically, for him, in the month of September, he played 6 matches, and in all the matches that he played in, he did not lose any single one of them, and also helped his team to 2 clean sheets. So I think that deserve recognition. Nonetheless, yeah, the game was difficult for him against Congo. Badamosi scored the most important goal in Gambia football history. I think everyone will agree with me on that. That goal he scored against Congo, that sent Gambia back to the African Cup of Nations, is the biggest goal that we have scored as a country since, since I've been watching Gambian football, and before that, because as we know, this is the only second time we are going to go into the African Cup of Nations proper. The last time we went there, we did an exceptional job as a, as an underdog, as an unknown country, and everybody enjoy what we were doing. But the expectation was higher this time for the Gambia to go back to back to the African competition, considering the players we have, and considering the caliber of players we have, considering the team that we have, and considering the experience that we have. Badamos used to score that goal from 2-0 down, coming off the bench, creating the first goal, and then went on and scored the equalizing goal, which in for Gambian case is a win, because that draw is as big as anything you can imagine in football for Gambia. Yeah, for that he's been exceptional. But not only that, he also made his debut in the Saudi Pro League, playing against Cristiano Ronaldo, against Sadio Mane, and then in his first game he scored a goal that was worthy of a goal of the month in the Saudi Arabian League. An exceptional goal. Looking at his numbers, 5 games played in September, 2 goals and 1 assist. So yeah, I think that's a good return. And these were the 4 players that we nominated. And as we always do, we throw it back to you, our listeners. We throw it back to you, our followers on our social media platforms, for you to make your votes. And then you made your votes. We count the votes, and then we make the player of the month. And the player of the month was, of course, no other than Yankuba Minteh for his exceptional month. 6 matches played, 5 goals, 5 wins, and 1 draw. And like I said, that draw was for Gambia, and that draw is as big as a win. So in other words, you can say he has 6 games and 6 wins. Goals, he scored 4 goals and assisted 1, in the one of which was in the other DVC. Made his Champions League debut, like I say, made his Gambia this competitive debut, and the boy is just 19 years of age. The height that this boy can reach is like, I cannot imagine the height he can reach. It's just that like, I keep saying this kind of things, which people don't take as, maybe, I don't know if people take it seriously or not. I think this guy is a generational talent. For Gambian case, we have never seen a talent like this with this opportunity. I think we always say in Gambia we have a lot of talents, but we don't have chances, we don't have opportunities. But in Gambian situation, we have never seen a player this talented getting this opportunity. That's a big statement. That's why I keep saying he's a generational talent for the Gambia. This boy is a generational talent, and he's just 19 years of age. Over the past few years, we have been tackling with age cheating here and there. But you watch this kid, you look at his journey where he started. You follow him when he was young. You will know that this boy is a young boy. There is nothing to do with age cheat or stuff like that. That is his actual age. So yeah, the sky is the limit for this boy. I am so excited to see where he leads, where he ends up. And so I'm only wishing him all the best. Like, chat dafa bari affaire Gambia mom what den ko ñaanal rek, hopefully he can reach the heights that we know he can reach, or the potential that we see in him. He can reach those heights. I'm so excited, and I'm here for that, to follow this boy and see how he grows into becoming like a top player. He's not just being spoken about in the Gambia. You go to England, Newcastle fans, they cannot rest because of this kid. You go to Feyenoord, they are urging Newcastle to let them keep this boy because of how good he is for them. He's just an exceptional talent. Yesterday we saw him in the Champions League as well. They played against Atletico Madrid. He came off the bench and he completely, changed the game for Feyenoord. He brought in spark, he brought in energy, he brought in directness. He almost could have scored, but not if not for Oblak's exceptional goalkeeping. So this kid, the sky is the limit, and let's enjoy him, and then let's wish him best. Yeah, that's Yankuba Minteh. I would just look at other numbers of his. If you look at Yankuba Minteh so far in the Dutch Eredivisie, what has he done in the Dutch Eredivisie? He has played 7 games so far. It's only 7 games. The data number is very small. It's very slim, because if you remember, in August he was not starting games regularly. He was mostly coming off the bench. But still, we can look at so you have to take the data with a pinch of salt, like they say. But you look at these numbers. If you remember well, when he was at Odense, he was having similar numbers. He was in the top dribblers in that league. He was in the top tackle winners in that league. So if he is doing that and repeating that with Feyenoord, even in 7 games, and then you know that he did it before, then you can say, okay, that's not a fluke. This is part of this kid, And then you look at his numbers. Stats per 90. This is per 90. If you look at all his numbers and then you divide them into 90 minutes, because football is a 90-minute game. Not that you always play 90 minutes in the game. Sometimes you play 80 minutes. But then the stats are based on 90-minute stats. So he played 7 matches in total. That is just the total number of matches played, not necessarily 90 minutes played. His goal involvement is about 1.21 per game. For every 90 minutes, he is involved in 1.2 goals. So that is the sixth best highest in the Dutch Eredivisie. You look at his non-penalty XG, that is his involvement, that is his taking up good positions to score goals. He's 0.95 per game. Per 90 minutes, he is averaging 0.95 expected goals, non-penalty. And that is fourth best in the Dutch Eredivisie. Only 3 players in the whole league has a better non-penalty XG than Minteh. He's taking 2.1 shots per game. Only 5 players in the league are taking more shots as often as him. Only 5 players in the league. You look at his successful dribbles, 4.6. The highest in the league is 4.7. Only 1 player in the league is dribbling more often and being successful with their dribbles than Minteh. And then you look at his possessions won in the final third, which is a very important metric to look at. Because if you look at a team that presses high, which Feyenoord are, they want to win the ball high up the field. Minteh is a very, very good player for that. You look at that number, it's 2.7 possession won in the final third. That is the final third of the pitch. How many ball is he winning in that area? Like tackling against the defenders, like close to the defenders, the attacking third. If you win that ball there, you can counter attack easily and score a goal. Minteh is winning 2.7 in the league. That is third best in the league. Only 2 players in the league are winning the ball as often as him at higher of the pitch per 90. His successful tackles 2.4, that is the 10th best in the league. You include all the defenders, the midfielders, he is the 10th best for winning tackles in the league. This is just 7 games, guys. It's just 7 games. It's small data, but like these numbers are significant. These numbers are crucial. These numbers are like, if he can maintain this number over the course of the season, it's gonna be exceptional. This is like elite level numbers. I'm telling you. To combine all these numbers, all these facets, attacking, being involved in the goals, being involved in the dribblings, and then you are also involved in the defensive work, both attack and defense. He is contributing immensely. This is why the Feyenoord coach likes him very well. And the sky is the limit for this boy. Let's enjoy the kid and then let's wish him well. Yeah, and that's it for Minteh. Now let's move on to our team of the month, which is why we are here today. The team of the month is right here. You can see, guys, that's the team of the month that we selected. In goal, we went with Stek, Ibrahima Diadio. If you remember last month too, he was in goal. He had an exceptional month in August. He had an exceptional time with his club in August. But also, he was very, very good this month for his club in September. He was involved in 3 wins. They had 3 wins, and then he also kept 2 clean sheets. Compared to other Gambian goalkeepers, that is Momodu Job Toldo, who plays in what's it? Is it Tanzania? No, Uganda. And then you look at the other goalkeepers. That is Lamin Sarr in Sweden. And then you look at our first choice goalkeeper, Babakar Gueye. Babakar Gueye, actually, he is not playing at the moment, so he's been on the bench. The only game that he played during this month was for Gambia in the qualifier against Congo. For Sarr, he was not exceptional. He did not have a great month. I think he did not even keep a clean sheet during that month. And so if you're looking at the goalkeepers, the performance of the Gambian goalkeepers, I think Stek has been the one performing better. And and then you look at the defense, we went with Ibu Toure, Omar Colley, Nuha Sonko Sonbag, and Seydi Janko. Seydi Janko also made his Champions League debut for his club, that is Young Boys, in the Champions League, and he was exceptional during that month. So yeah, he keeps his place. He has been starting regularly since he moved to Young Boys. You look at Ibu Toure, ever consistent with his club. They were unbeaten during this month. Omar Colley and Nuha Sonko Sonbag, they were at the back. Omar Colley started the month very well, scored a goal for his club. And then, he also captained the Gambia to that remarkable, 2-2 draw against Congo. And also, yeah, basic tasks we are not like as good as they have been, but Omar Kori has been good and he has been doing well. Noah Song has been the best defender for Gambia, I think, during the month of September with the performance that he showed, like I just mentioned earlier in when I was talking about the player of the month nominees. And then we look at the midfield. You have Alassane Mane, Hamza Bari, and Seydou Kane. Seydou Kane too, he's sticking along very nicely with his club, doing very well, contributing. He did not make his debut, or he did not play for Gambia during the international break, but for his club, he has been exceptional. In the last game, he was named man of the match for his team. Alassane Mane, his club is struggling a bit. That's why I rated him 6.0. But for him, he is playing his 90 minutes, getting his regular 90 minutes. And if you look at his score from Footmob, he's averaging around 6.9 or 7.0 in every game that he plays. So the team is not performing well, but like you can stand him out as a player that is performing for them on a regular basis. Hamza Bari, like I said last month, he has been building up his fitness. He has been building up his form. He was back from he had a very very bad injury previously. And last season, you can remember, he was not even regular in his team. He played only less than 1,000 minutes of football. So the injury was still there. But it seems now he's getting back to his best. He played a crucial part in the Gambia, making it to the African Cup of Nations with that goal against South Sudan, as well as he was very good in the game against Congo. For his club, he scored and assisted during the month. That was his first goal of the month, his first goal of the season. A very good goal outside the 18-yard box, and also he created another assist. Now he has 2 assists in the league, and he's starting regularly. So Hamza, he is building up. He's getting back to his normal best, and that's why he is a worthy, candidate for the team of the month with 7.5 rating. And then up top, Yankuba Minteh, Musa Barrow, and Badamosi. I think I spoke a lot about these players already. Yeah, Musa Barrow, he has taken the Saudi League by storm, scored 3 goals in 4 matches, and then he was crucial in the Gambia game, created the goal for Badamosi, which sent Gambia to the African Cup of Nations. And Mohamed Badamosi, as we know, he scored that goal, which is one of the most important goals, if not the most important goal that Gambia have ever scored in their history, and also scored that wonderful goal against Al Nassr in the Saudi Pro League. Yankuba Minteh, I've spoken a lot about him, guys. So yeah, that's it. Yankuba Minteh, generational talent. That's where I will stop with him. All I will have to say about him, I've already said it. But anyways, guys, yeah, that was it. As you can hear my baby, he's crying. Now I'm mangi bambane nega, so I have to cut this one as soon as possible. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Do you agree with our selection and the rating? And do you agree with the player of the month? I'm sure you guys do with the player of the month because you guys voted it. But for the team of the month, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree with this team and the ratings? And if you disagree with anything, you can always comment on the comment section. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Until we come your way again. Goodbye, guys.